quickly. We're doing good. This is a good one. Might get him down before the... Oh, can we get him? Can we get him? Wow, he only did the ads once. That was huge. Nice, okay.
Staff.
Staff.
And mail.
That's an awesome staff.
There you go.
And more mail, what do you know? It's first run, so...
Yeah.
This life is insane.
Yeah.
There we go, there we go. I didn't complete all the quests, but we'll do it.
It's
again.
all mail.
Nice leather,
One leather.
shoulders, nice.
What are you turning?
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Shinobi here, and I want to make this quick video just to kind of give you guys some updates on what happened from Mr. Pandaria leveling from 85 to 90. I had to talk about how the European servers actually started and went up before us 9 hours earlier, how that played a big factor into the strategy that I had set up for my team and what we were doing, and a lot of other stuff too, and maybe give you some tips and stuff to help you guys out, because things have changed since before in beta to live to even right now. So if you're ready, I'm ready, let's go. Now the first thing I want to talk about is how the European servers actually got to go first, and their servers went live at 6 p.m. EST my time the day beforehand, which was 9 hours before ours went up on the 25th. Now that did play a big factor because, you know, I wasn't really going for world first or anything like that. We were going for server first. However, this would give Blizzard about 9 hours to monitor these people trying their different tactics and nerf things accordingly, and that did play a factor on some of our strategies. Not that we were doing any strategies that were, you know, gonna make us get banned or anything like that. You know, the strategies that we had come up with together as a team was ones that, okay, we have to all level up at the same rate, not just having one person level up and we tag and do this and that, and we weren't also going to, you know, do anything that was like going to be not legit and get banned and everything like that. So we pretty much had a couple of rules towards how we were going to do it. Now there was a world first, and that was by a guy named FS, and he's a guild leader of a guild called Borked. Got level 90 in a couple hours very quickly, and I took some screenshots because I was monitoring everything that was going on in the European servers, so you guys can see that. And then they rolled him back to level 87 because of the tactic that they did. Now I don't think that this was any kind of exploiting or anything like that. Pretty much what they did is they went to this one area where you could kill these mobs, and these mobs would give you a DPS increase, and you can keep killing them. And because mobs are spawning so quickly, and because he was tagging them and his guild members were helping him get to this goal very quickly, it pretty much boosted him very fast, and he's pretty much killing mobs extremely quickly and leveling really fast, and only took a couple hours. I don't think it was any kind of exploit or anything like that. I think the Blizzard kind of overstepped their boundaries there, as well as a lot of other areas. So let's get into what my plan was for the team. I had a team idea of having 5 people in the group, which would be myself, Hobbs, Brian, Undying Tree, and Nathan, and all of together we would have different classes so we could get different achievements. And so we were on different servers though, so that wasn't really a big factor. I mainly wanted to have different classes because I wanted to have different gear, so we could gear each other very quickly and we weren't sharing any gear, and also having good benefits for having each class. For instance, I was the rogue in the group, so I could use tricks in the trade on the 2 higher DPS, and I was more of a support DPS through the whole thing. I had a boomkin, an arms warrior, both AoE specs, really nice, and did work out really nicely. When one person would Bladestorm, wreck Bladestorm, I would give them tricks of the trade and pump them up and help with AoEing. And then the boomkin has his cooldowns, and they were pretty much rotating back and forth, and we actually got the instances down to like 10 minutes per run, which was really fast. And you know, that's pretty much what we had planned to do, is level from 85 to 87 through instances, and then if we saw that we were ahead of the pack, we'd keep doing that. If we were tied or behind, we would split off and then go do some quests in Kunlai Summit and level quickly through there, because Kunlai is really nice for XP and everything like that. But we ran into some problems, and the problems were that the servers actually were up 9 hours before the American servers were, so Blizzard got to watch what other people were doing. A lot of people were doing instances as well, and Blizzard felt like they were leveling too quickly in some of their tactics that they were doing, so they nerfed a lot of the mobs in those instances. So when we actually finally did get going with it, it was actually not very fun for us because we were leveling way too slow, and that did hold us back a lot. So we decided finally to break off and go quest by ourselves and level up and all that stuff. So that did play a big factor, and it sucks that that happened. You know, I would have really liked to have been 88 when they did this nerf. However, they did it even before the servers came up for us, and it's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. So now what I'm going to do is give you guys some tips and tricks and some things that I learned now that everything has been nerfed and everything, show you how to get from 85 to 90 in a good amount of time. Now, throughout the course of this whole, leveling and researching process and everything like that we were doing in beta, we came up with a bunch of different tactics on things to do and things that would work and wouldn't work. And one thing that definitely was really awesome was the guild battle standard of coordination. You can see it on the screen right there, and you can read it if you'd like, but you get 15% bonus XP from mobs for yourself and guildies that are in your group. Now, the only problem with us doing this is the fact that we were all from different servers and all different guilds, so we couldn't rotate them out. We had to put multiple ones down at one time, which did actually hurt us a lot, because then we'd have to wait for the cooldown to come back, and it takes quite a while. So if your guild has this achievement unlocked and you can buy this, it's very cheap. You can buy the epic one for very cheap, and even the 5% one and the 10% one if you guys don't have the epic one but you have the other one, the blue one and the green one. You can maybe just buy one of those ones, and when you're leveling up with friends, if you want to level through dungeons, or even if you're group questing or anything like that, this is really definitely nice because you can throw it down, rotate them out. Okay, mine's done, who's got theirs? Okay, mine's done, who's got theirs? So you're essentially getting pretty much taking 3 less bars per level for you to level just by using something as simple as this. So I hope this tactic does help you out a little bit. Let's move on to the next tips. Now, we've already talked about the guild battle standard there. The second thing I want to tell you about is 5-man group with guild. I would do that up until level 87. I wouldn't dungeon all the way up until level 90. I don't think that's really good. I think the quests get a lot better as you're leveling up. So if you still want to level up with guildies, you can do that using that battle standard and going and do group quests together in Kunlai Summit. Kunlai Summit is really good. You can do it solo or with your group. Level 87 to 88. I would definitely suggest going there. The quests are really nice. They kind of like roll together really nice. You get some good gear, and the XP that you get from there too is definitely a lot more. When you're leveling in the Jade Forest and in Valley of the Four Winds, you get like 130k XP per quest turn in, whereas in the Kunlai Summit you get about 171k pretty much for every turn in that you do for your quest there. After you're done there, you want to go to Town Lawn Steps, which is going to be 88 to 89, and then finally go from Dread Waste from 89 to 90. Now, there are some other areas that you can go to. However, I feel like this is the kind of the best lineup on how you can do this. Also, make sure that you're doing every instance while you go through it. Do it at least once because they have the instance quests in there. So queue up for it for random. Get the bonus XP from random, get some nice gear to help you level quicker, and turn in some of those quests while you're doing the instances. And then, don't do them more than that after you reach 87. You want to quest from 87 to 90 with either yourself or with your guildies. I hope that some of these tips and tricks helped you guys out, and also if you didn't know about the updates on how people did level up to 90 very quickly, a lot of tactics and what we used. We did break off around 87, go and do our own thing, going to Kunlai Summit and kind of continuing through there. I, however, did not get server first rogue. With everything that happened, with us taking an hour before we finally got in and actually doing the instances, having DCs non-stop from members of the team, the nerf to the XP, everything like that. I mean, all those factors, they did play huge factors in us trying to level up, and I want to congratulate Death Guys, which is a rogue from Darkspear. He actually got server first, and he said that he'd like to talk to me and maybe do an interview with me so that maybe we'll make a video of that coming up, and maybe he had some different strategies that he did that I didn't mention in this video, so look for that video to be soon. He's a pretty nice guy, and I do want to congratulate him once again. Also, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Hobbs, Brian, Nathan, and Brandon, all of you guys for helping me out and helping each other out in trying to do this. It was a lot of fun doing the live stream. It was a lot of fun leveling up, even though it was not as fast as we were hoping it was going to be, and nerfs did happen. And I also want to thank all the viewers for all the support and everything like that. I do plan on next expansion really tackling this stuff, but you can really prepare so many different ways, but with the European servers coming out, first pretty much, I hope they never do that again. But if they do that again, it's going to make it a lot harder for people from the US to, do things because nerfs happen and this and that. So either way, guys, I'm having a lot of fun playing Mists of Pandaria. I got tons of videos that are going to be coming out for you. I want to thank you again, and remember to hit thumbs up on the video if you did enjoy the video and it did help you out. It would help me out if you did that. And until next time, I'll see you later.